Yo, what's good with y'all, family? Look, back at you another video, man. Listen, today we ready to talk about the art of solitude, loneliness, all of that. But before I get started, I just want you to take a second and breathe. I notice a lot of times, right, when watching videos like this, whether you're watching this for the information, the dopamine spike, whatever it is, right? I just want you to take the time right now to just be still. Take the time right now to digest the information that I'm about to give you. I know oftentimes we take things in so quick based off the lifestyle we live that it doesn't allow us to really get deep down in our faith and really hear, the Most High, because, the Most High is living within you, bruh. I just got a question asked in a community, and it was like, how do I get closer to God? And I basically gave the demonstration. In order for you to get closer to God, bro, you have to open your heart up. You're going to have to, open your heart up. But in order for you to open your heart up, you're going to have to know who your heart is. Who are you? Who are you? This is an important question that I ask you guys all the time because of the fact of you can't know who you're supposed to be in this world if you don't know who you are when you look in the mirror. Regardless of your relationship with the Most High, regardless of the universe, whatever the case may be, right? You're going to have to know who that individual is. And sometimes God works, and he's so funny. What he does is the journey of development. If you're really paying attention, it's only guiding you into a more forward direction. Because if you really think about the things that pull people away from their individuality, from their overall divinity as man or woman, is overall just degeneracy. The drinking, the smoking, the partying, etc. All these things that cloud your vision, flaw your judgment, all of these things, right? But once you go into a lane where it's like you're righteous now and the intentions that you're making are aligned with you, because everything outside of you that's destroying you is an act of, you could say sin. Because if I'm out late drinking, first of all, I'm out late, throwing off my circadian rhythm. I'm drinking, destroying myself, poisoning my temple, fucking up my gut, fucking up my brain, mind connection, all of those things. Things I need because this is my superpower. So if I'm drinking every day, I'm smoking every day, and I'm doing the thing that's taking away from me being as cognitive as possible, then by definition, I'm not walking in divinity. See, the thing is, right? Think back to a time when you were a child. Think back to a time where, you had all your innocence, right? Like, there was not a care in the world, like, and you would go outside, you would play with rocks, you would play with grass, you might have put certain things in your mouth, you're not even thinking about it because you're in pure bliss at that time. You're in literal, like, the essence of innocence, because you have yet to have that innocence taken away from you, or to grow up and to realize, how the world is and how, to a degree, degenerate and sinful the actual entirety of things are. But if you think about that, right, and you can connect to that inner child, that individual who, didn't care, took the risk, didn't really give a fuck. That is the most powerful version of you. And I know a lot of people don't think about that, but your inner child, having a connection with your inner child will ultimately allow you to be one of the most powerful individuals who have ever walked earth, because one, your creativity will be at a high. It's like when you want to do new things, you want to try new things. You might make music, you might make videos, you might do whatever you're doing creative, right? You have to allow yourself to open up to new possibilities, new lanes, etc., so that you can keep growing until you can keep becoming powerful. Because the more that you allow yourself to stay in within a certain field, within a certain box, you know what I'm saying, is the more that you're going to not be going anywhere, because the way somebody else is doing something sometimes isn't the way you got to do it. You could have, bro, like your purpose could be so divine to the point where it's like you got to walk a whole different way to actually see the picture. I know for me, the way God works for me is he gives me a lesson because I'm hard-headed. I'm very fucking hard-headed. So everything that I do, I have to learn it to a specific degree. And I'm a teacher, so I have to intake knowledge a certain way for me to actually digest it. So if you look at life from the perspective of, oh, I'm lonely, or I don't have these individuals in my life, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, you'll live a life of lack. You'll feel like you just never have enough. You could have 10,000 in your pocket, fucking the bank. You could have $1 million in the bank. You could have $10,000 in your pocket right now, $1 million in the bank, cars outside, whatever the case may be, blah, blah, blah. And you still will feel like something is missing because, one, you're not connected to your own divinity, which is God, and you're not allowing yourself to fully be open, to fully express yourself, because you don't know who that individual is. So this is why I say, before you go out and reach your hand out for anything external, before you reach your hand out, you know what I'm saying, for things that you believe will so-called help you become you, I want you to know that nothing external is ever going to add value to your life. You want to know why cars look so fly? Why you in them? Because you're driving them. You want to know why the clothes you wear fit so good on you? Because you're wearing them. You want to know why that girl in your arm looks so good with you? Because she's with you. She's not on the outside looking in. The cars ain't on the outside looking in. The clothes ain't on the outside. No, nigga, they fitting on you. They on you. Especially if you in the gym and you eating healthy and you got your body right. This is why I tell y'all, bro, the self-work, the inner work, the divinity, bro, it starts with you. A lot of y'all wondering why y'all can't hear God, or y'all don't have a connection with God, or y'all can't see certain things, or y'all don't get these downloads. It's because, one, you're not allowing yourself to fully become the version of you, bro, and you're not giving yourself the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the life we live, right, in the world we live in, we get things so quick and so fast in a hurry that we don't realize that, bro, like, we talking about God here, let alone the universe, let alone Mother of Earth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole nother thing. But I'm talking about just the overall encompassing thing. You know what I'm saying? Having that connection with the God in you. Because if we live in God's image, then you have a God spirit within you. That divinity within you that wants to be a good person, that wants to do good things, that wants to be all, you know, in a sense, you know, righteous to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're not going to fuck up, you're not going to make mistakes, but because there is no such thing as living perfect. But the thing, what I'm saying is when you live a life full of degeneracy, when you live a life full of lust, when you live a life full of sin to a degree, you have to realize that these things are only building you up to be less of you. Why do you think people that do drugs have a lot of trauma that they've not healed from, et cetera, resort to these things? It's not incoincidental, because they're running from something. They're running from an entity. They're running from a form of a version that they know they should be. A lot of people know who they need to be and know who they want to be and run from that with alcohol, with substances, etc. They know the purpose that's waiting on them, but they run from these things. So this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, bro, y'all focusing on things outside of y'all. Y'all focusing on social media. All these things are meant to distract. All these things are meant to pull your attention. You know what I'm saying? Give you a sense of instant gratification and keep that thing going. That's the whole thing. Pull. It's like business, right? You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to sell a product, you have to sell yourself before you sell the product. You can't sell somebody something if they don't buy you first. So it's like, if I'm selling you something and by definition you already fuck with me as an individual, or as a person, or as a man, you respect me, you're going to be more lenient to buy my product, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it's doing for you, etc., because you respect me and you buy me as a person by definition. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like on this road, you know what I'm saying? And on this journey, it's going to be lonely, but you got to realize that really is God too. Because say, for example, like I just said, right? You partying, you drinking, you around a lot of women, you doing what you're doing, right? That's going to always, no matter how focused you are, bro, no matter how aligned you are, the more that you have that's like me having a dark cloud over me, right? And I'm just running from it, or I'm trying to be as positive, I'm trying to be as joyful as possible, or I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, be as just like a light. But it's like I just have this dark cloud. So if you have a cloud over you, if it's sunny outside, you won't be able to glow. So a lot of y'all real life had a glow, y'all had a light, but you know what I'm saying, your diet ain't right. You know what I'm saying, you overweight. You're not detoxing. You're not doing a lot of things to bring that natural glow out of you. You ever see people and they just look like they dead? You know what I'm saying? They just look like they have no life to them. No matter how young or old they are. They just look like they done. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from an overuse of drugs. That comes from an overuse of substances. That comes from an overuse of a bad fucking diet. Not exercising. A lot of y'all smell like shit. And wonder why. That is the reason. No matter how old you are, no matter, they say puberty. No, that's bullshit. You smell like shit from 15 to 55. Something is wrong. Something is going on. So I just wanted to give y'all that information. And this is why I kind of said at first, take the time to really sit down and digest this, because it's a lot, bro. But at the end of the day, you are walking in that divinity, bro. The moment you pull away from those substances, the drinking, the drugs, is the more that you're going to be able to hear God. Is the more clearer your mind is going to be. Is the more divine you are going to be able to be, because now scientifically you're awakened. Statistically proven, you will be more cognitive. And if you're more cognitive, that means that your synapses are forming. When you're in the gym, you're forming new synapses, new way of thinking. You get more creative. This is not coincidental. This is statistically proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are science. This is why I talk about a lot of that, because a lot of people on YouTube, they talk about woulda, coulda, shoulda, or maybe later, etc. No, I'm talking about facts. This is facts, and this is only facts. So you know what you got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know it must be done. You know what you need to do for your elevation. The only thing is if you're going to do it, you got to do it with all grace. You got to do it with all love. You got to do it with all faith. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to have faith in God. You got to have faith in the journey. You got to have faith in life. A lot of times, right, we get into dark places and it's like we just keep going down that dark path. And a lot of times, bro, the only way for you to pull yourself out of that is having an undeniable faith. No matter if you want to be the next best artist, no matter if you want to change the world with content creation, with your voice, be a motivational speaker, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you want to be a IT guy, you know what I'm saying? You want to be an entrepreneur, whatever the case may be. In order for you to be as inspirational and dedicated to your craft, your faith has to be undeniable. When you go in that room and you're pitching your album, or you go in that boardroom and you're pitching a new business venture or an idea, etc., you got to have an undeniable faith. People got to see that. People got to see that you're willing to die behind this idea. You're willing to die behind your craft. You damn near willing to live and die by what you believe in. People have to see that shit first. But if you come in all shy and maybe, or you know what I'm saying, doubting yourself, it's like, I can't really believe in you, because you're not showing me that you believe in yourself. So walking in your own divine faith, bro, walking alone is the best way to be, bro, because you ain't got your homies around. You ain't got nobody around for real, distract you. You know what I'm saying? You walking in God's faith. You walking in your faith. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. This life we live, bro, you walking in your divine journey. Everybody's journey is different. That's why everybody is different. If everybody was the same, everybody had the same ideology, everybody thought the same, there would be no form of world-renowned innovation, any form of creativity, diversity, any of that. Because if I'm like you and you like me and we two are the same, then how the fuck are both of us living the same life? It don't make sense. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, don't be afraid to be you. Leave it all on the line, because at the end of the day, bro, I'm going 6 feet under. When I transcend and my energy transfers, you know what I'm saying? That's that. So I got to leave it all on the line here, bro. I'm putting it all on the line from a creative sense, from a righteous sense, from a noble sense. I'm leaving it all on the line, bro. I'm leaving it all on the line. The life I want to live is the life I'm going to live, and that's just that until I perish. So that's how you got to think about what you're doing. You're not going to stop until you get that deal, or you become independent and get a following and do your own thing, or until you become the businessman that you want to be, or, you know what I'm saying, you get that physique you want, then you can capitalize and monetize off that physique and then help others reach their physique. See, a lot of people be thinking about like, oh, how I'm going to make money, or how I'm going to do this, or how I'm going to do that. Bro, you are the money. You just ain't found it yet. You get your physique right, do that. That's an online fitness business that could be making over 6 figures a year. You learn how to monetize your mind, meaning learn how to become more fucking intelligent, opening up your mind. Everybody's gift is different. You learn how to put words to a beat. You learn how to goddamn figure out how you're so good at math and monetize that and put that into a certain field that you're making money off of now. You might be good at cooking. You might can start your own catering business. It's a multitude of things you doing, bro. God gives you everything you need. But say this shit once again, but you have to walk in that faith and you have to know who you are wholeheartedly. That's the one thing this world can't take from you, is you. As long as you got yourself, you got your faith, you got your belief, you unfuckwittable. Meaning nothing nobody says, does, etc. can take you from you. Because you're walking in your divinity. So like I said, bro, I hope this video helps somebody out. You know what I'm saying? I hope this video encouraged you to walk more in your faith and not be so blinded by the fact that you might be doing this alone, and know that you're never doing this alone anyway, to be honest. Because, you know what I'm saying, the way God works is he'll bring people around you that need to be around you. He will bring people in your corner that need guidance. He will bring people around you to a sense of assistance. He might even put people in your life for a season to help you grow and to help you knock down a certain door and step into that and become better as an individual. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. Stay away from them drugs. Stay away from vices. Stay away from things that pull you into a dark energy. If you around people and it feel like their energy just low vibrational, they just got like a bad aura with them, a bad energy, stay away from those people. Stay away from the people that make you feel like you're not allowing yourself to be great. Stay away from the people that make you feel like you can't be the individual you want to be. Stay away from the people that make you feel like you're not you, or make you feel bad for being you. Stay away from the people that would want you to be somebody else because they don't even know who they are, or trying to take you out of your limelight or your element. Fuck that. Be you wholeheartedly, and respect the fact that you can even be you and you even know who you are when you look in the mirror. Like I said, bro, we all different, and our own individuality makes us better every single day. But you got to know what that is. You got to know what that wants to be, and you got to real life push for that every single day. And the more that you do that, the more that you keep your faith, the more that you keep your heart pure, the more that you allow yourself to grow and expand, and the more that you keep living this life knowing what can be and knowing what is, hey, you can't lose, my nigga. You can't lose. You feel me? Hey, love y'all, man. Peace. I'm out.